A wonderful opportunity for us to visit and enter into the mind of one Matthew Archbold, who's in an undisclosed location somewhere, and shares a lot of insights in Creative Minority Report, which, Matt, I see you got some updates. You update this thing all the time, don't you?
I do. Actually, mostly in the mornings as kids are running around fending for themselves and pretending to be sick so they don't have to go to school. And I just kind of take, the old thing is just take the temperature.
Smart
you can
kids.
prove it by the numbers, then, the kids go to the thermometer like it's like they're playing online poker, they're just kind of hoping for good numbers,
Yeah. Have you been sitting by the radiator again?
Exactly. I did that once when I was in the third grade. My mother was ironing clothes, and I came down, didn't want to go to school. I hadn't done my cut and paste or whatever it was I was supposed to be doing, and I put it next to the iron. My mom was like, "Oh, good, you have 112 fever."
Oh, moms are so smart.
Yeah, I had to go to school that day, just so you know.
Yeah, I kind of figured, yeah. I saw that coming. Because it happened to me, too, exactly the same way. A lot of great stuff on Creative Minority Report, and we were talking about this story yesterday, I think, about Catholic University, who fired their professor who brought an abortion doula into the classroom. This is an incredible story.
It really is, but in the end, I really hope people are looking at this as good news, because mistakes will be made, but the fact of the matter is, and I've always said this, I worked for the Cardinal Newman Society for many years, and the saying was, if a college is not getting more Catholic, it's getting less Catholic. And it's a pretty good rule, because it's very, very true. And let's face it, today, Catholic University got a little more Catholic. Now, should it end there? You have this person who was absolutely advocating abortion. Let's not play games. And they were preaching death at a Catholic university, which is a horror. And but who hired this person? That's the thing. The good news is this person was fired, but who hired them?
Yeah.
And how is this going on without the head of the department knowing about it? So it's good news, but I hope the good news doesn't end there. And I hope I hope Catholic University continues to strive being more Catholic, because in fact, my daughter goes there.
Really?
She's a senior nursing major.
Now, did she have anything to do with getting her fired?
No, she'd never even heard of this person.
Okay.
Believe me, that was the first thing I did. I texted her right away. But, well, that's the thing, with some of these majors, when you have, I was an idiot. I chose English major. So every leftist ideologue that I could have hit along the way, I hit them because I was an English major. But when you have a real major, one that's actually preparing you for the world, like accounting or nursing or something real, you really can avoid some of these nut jobs along the way, because they're too busy actually teaching you things.
And this was a psychology professor.
Yeah, isn't that where it always starts?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you get your psychology, you got your sociology. That's where your basic nut jobs with death fetishes kind of sneak in,
That's right.
Hey, Matthew, they don't even hide it anymore.
No.
Yeah, isn't that the thing? Oh, wait. They don't hide it until they get accused, and then they start hiding it like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because the thing was, this had gone on, and there were rumors about it, and then it turned out that a student had recorded it, and the school only acted once they got the recording, because there were all sorts of different versions of what had occurred, coming from different people. So I was very, very glad. And obviously the people that my daughter knows down there, I'm very, very impressed with them. Young people, very Catholic, very, very good kids. I've had nothing but good experiences with Catholic. So I'm glad that one of them had let's be honest, the guts to actually record it and then say, and then hand it in. That's pretty awesome.
And thankful that they actually took action instead of just ignoring the whole thing. So
Yeah, to me, like I said, it's good news. Let's just hope the good news doesn't stop there.
yeah.
I mean, isn't that how we always kind of rain on every good parade? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, this is good news. Yeah, but that's the first good news we've had in a long while. You know.
Yes. Well,
Hey, Matthew, what did you think of yesterday's hearing on Capitol Hill about social media?
You know, Mark Zuckerberg saying, "Oh, he's profoundly sorry," and I just sit back and think these people knew. You know, when Elon Musk took over Twitter, he essentially wiped out all the child pornography that was being run all over Twitter, and it's run all over through all social media, right? And everyone knew this and didn't do anything until Elon Musk came in and did something about it. So for him to come up and say, "Oh, I'm sorry that children have been harmed by online bullying," give me a break. You have billions of dollars, and it's because you turned a blind eye to all of this, and you're going to apologize, and nothing's going to be done. I don't believe a word that comes out of their mouths.
yeah, they obviously have. This is just a little gnat buzzing around them right now, unfortunately.
Right, they're more powerful than the congressman in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they own more congressmen.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
Yes.
So it really it doesn't matter to them at all, and it's true. Like the whole child pornography thing. I mean, what a horror! These people knew this was going on. They knew the hashtags. They knew everything. They turned a blind eye to it because they were making billions. That's the choice they made.
Yep, so true.
And, being a parent nowadays is harder than ever because of this.
It's the most difficult thing to navigate. And you want to know why? Because we didn't have to navigate it. It's a new path. It's a new map. I'll admit, I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a thing where you don't know anything. You don't know the pitfalls because you didn't go through it. Most things in life you went through, I know how to get through high school. I know how to get through college. I know how to deal with breakups. You know what I mean? I can navigate my kids. I don't know this path.
Right.
And on top of that, the kids are so smart with this stuff. They know it so much better than you.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult. And that's why you just really have to just keep your family praying.
Yeah, and keep your eyes peeled. And when I was growing up, there were a few teachable moments, is what my mother called them. Now they're everywhere. I mean, you can have teachable moments 1,700 times a day. So, all right, thank you, Matt. CreativeMinorityReport.com. Check it out. We'll be right back.